Welcome. We're kind of back. No, we're back. It's safe to say. Thank you to everyone who's stuck around and has continued to watch videos and make comments and get in touch with us on Discord and all of that kind of stuff, and just seeing where we're at. As you know, we've had a little break. I've had my daughter, who, you know, very much in love with, but it was very difficult to understand how, well, time consuming and how much of my brain was going to be used in raising an actual human. But we're here and I think we're getting the hang of things, and I think things are good at the moment. So it's time to get amDirt completely back on track. Now that, you know, I've been at home just looking after her and just eating like crazy and getting my beard out and all of that kind of stuff. So no, it's been fantastic. Dad life is great. And to all the other parents out there, hey, I get it. I'm tired right now. You gotta make it work. Gloomhaven 2.0. We are definitely running our campaign soon, in fact. We're aiming for the first week of November, which is in a couple weeks' time. So it's good to get that started. And yeah, hopefully I can continue to make a decent product that continues on from our Crimson Scales quality, which I've kind of got running in the background right now. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how that pans out. But speaking of Gloomhaven 2.0, we haven't done our unboxings yet. We've done one. So we had to get the rest of our starter unboxings out. And instead of drip feeding them, I've decided to drop all 5 at once. So enjoy. They're roughly an hour each, I think. It's Gaz and I going through and looking at the 2.0 characters for the first time. And not even revisiting the 1.0 characters in any way. So it is a clean slate with clean eyes. I guess dirt eyes, is that a thing? But yeah, it was fun to do it again and to get an insight as to what changes have happened. Even though there's a lot of things that have not changed that were new to us for some reason, but that's because we haven't played in a very long time. With the unboxings, we did not look at any of the level 2s onwards, so that's still a mystery to us, so take what we say with a grain of salt. If we're idiots because we didn't see something that we will see later, obviously we don't know about it, so we will find out, I guess, when they happen. Also, we're going to be doing polls, so when I drop all of these videos, I'll be throwing up YouTube polls for character selection, which I encourage you, the viewer, to vote on. Gaz and I will be up for selection first, so having all 6 of the starters tied to our names, vote who you would like us to play in our campaign. We will be playing the whole campaign on YouTube, so we will have our whole campaign in video format up. So if there's a character you really want to see either Gaz or myself play, make sure you vote in that poll. We will not do a take backsies or anything like that. We will stick to whatever you decide. So be kind or don't be kind. If you want some hints, watch the unboxings just to see kind of what we like and what we don't like. Opportunity for the trolls right there as well. But yeah, vote in numbers. And you know what? If one person's the only one that votes, you win. So yeah, we'll see what happens, right? Now onto our playthroughs. We want to encourage a lot of engagement. So this is something we didn't have so much in Crimson Scales, but we want to encourage a lot more conversation, a lot more topics, questions, things like that. So what I intend to do is at the beginning of every playthrough session, while I've got the guys sitting at the table and before we start, any comments from the previous week that are there, I will read out to the guys on camera. If you know, you've got a topic, you've got a question, you've got a shout out, you've got a, I was about to say abuse, maybe not that. But yeah, if you've got a joke, just whatever. I'll pick a selection of stuff that you guys would have said, and I'll share them with the group so that everyone can enjoy them, and we will continue to do that for every single session. I think engagement's really important. We want to be able to give back as much as we can, and it's not just people watching 4 guys statically play a board game. We want to feel like you can be included in the playthrough as well. On the actual recordings of the playthroughs, it's really difficult as well to make board game viewing entertaining, and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that it's as entertaining as possible. So any suggestions or things or features or something that you would like incorporated into the playthroughs to make it better, I'm all ears. I'm always looking to improve the product. I want to, deliver a good product for you. And if there's something that's working or not working, look, let me know and I'll see what I can do. All right, onto the podcast. So we were known for doing a weekly podcast, and we would record them at the end of the week. And it was usually recapping the scenario and the session we had, as well as various topics, sometimes quizzes, sometimes interviews, but general topics and conversations centered around the game. Very difficult to do with 100+ episodes, but we somehow managed. And we're hoping to continue that, that pattern. So what we're changing this time with our weekly podcast is that Gaz and I, after the session that we've just played, we're gonna then jump into our studio, which is just behind me. It's literally the kitchen bench. And we're going to record our weekly episode right then and there. So the actual playthrough will still be fresh in our mind, including any anger that's built up or any tension, or if Gaz and I have had a fight, we'll just sit there and it's gonna be an awkward hour and a half. But we want to continue to deliver the podcast. We enjoy making it. We know a lot of people enjoy listening to it on their commutes and all of that. So yeah, it's something that I will continue to do. We're just changing the format a little bit. It does mean it's harder to plan because it's going to be a little bit more fire from the hip, but we will all pre-organize topics and all of that kind of stuff. But likewise with the playthrough, if you have a question or a topic or just something you wanted to add those to the podcast on YouTube comment section, and I'll incorporate those somewhere into the actual episode of the podcast itself. Let's create some conversation, discussion, or just give us a bit of crap. Either way, like I said, I just want to encourage conversation. Finally, it happened a little while ago. I was overseas having my kid. We hit 500 subscribers, and I didn't think that was going to be something that our little tiny niche channel will be able to do. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and who has watched all of our videos and made comments and just been involved in our little side project. It's never been about the money. It's no money, let's just be honest. It's always been about our enjoyment of the product and doing what we love. So now that we've hit 500, we can actually start opening up things like memberships. It is an opportunity for people to support us if they want to. I haven't organized, pledges and tiers and all that kind of stuff. But the idea is that we want our viewers, especially members, to feel like they can really have a direct impact in our campaign. So there's going to be little perks along the lines of having characters named after them, or having the ability to take part in members-only polls when it comes to Detty's level up card options. I may be revealing 2 cards and go, I hit level 3, I don't know which card to take. I'll let you decide. You can dictate kind of what kind of character I'm going to play. I still have to play it, and I still have to mess it up. But we want to give people a bit more choice, whether it be scenario choice or whether it be just little things like that. I haven't fully fleshed it out yet, but a lot of people have, made comments about we've got really nothing there for people who did want to donate a little bit, to say thank you to our brand. So this will be our first opportunity to give people that opportunity, and we want to be able to give something back at the same time, whether it be members-only streams or members-only videos as diaries, talking about how things are going and all of that kind of stuff. On that note, when it comes to things that you may want as extras, and without putting too much on my plate, because, tired dad and all that, let me know if there's something that you think might be a good idea. I'm all ears. And like I said, always looking to improve the product. This product is for you guys. So yeah, let me know. Again, thank you for 500. Here's to the next 500, which will be awesome as well. So yeah, sit back, relax. amDirt is back as I can make it. And it's going to be pretty back. And then, let's march on through Gloomhaven 2.0 and let's have some fun and roll terribly. And all the other catchphrases. It's all in something. I really need gas right now. Anyway, see you soon.